Good morning, it's at Love Clark, and I want to show this little character, Pepe the Frog, okay? See, it's a little character, it was created by some kid. Anyway, you can find out what his name is, that's not the point. The point is, this character has been perpetuated and used in a lot of ways, as you can see, to distort people's image and as a way to labeled as hate. Did Pepe the Frog just troll the news? What the F? Pepe the Frog is labeled a hate symbol by the ADL, okay? Pepe the Frog added to list of probably I'm going to say racist, but it's not the only people using this imagery that way. As you can see, they've got this and they've got this too. Left goes completely insane, and you've got Trump in the same boat, right? You've got Pepe the Frog. Okay, sunglasses on, Men in Black. It's programming, okay? Pepe the Frog. Even if the kid that made this did not expect this to happen, that's not the point. They take this imagery, now they're propelling it. The real reason why Pepe the Frog, blah, blah, blah. Enough. See, it's got a little gun. Okay? So they're using this imagery on both sides, not just the white nationalist side, okay? Or white, what you want to call white supremacists or Nazis or fascist, white nationalist, American white pride people, or even just people on the right, what you call the right wings. Anyway, so with all this political imagery, I wanted to present something to people. Okay, see. Pepe the Frog triggers Hillary. Pepe the Frog versus Hillary Clinton. Okay? Hate. Pepe the Frog is officially labeled a hate. Not all Pepes, let's just say not all Pepes are symbols of hate. Not all Pepes, YouTubers unite. Okay, now, all this imagery and all this big deal in 2016, especially this imagery being used, okay? Now, let's go back, because remember, it's on both sides being pushed. So they're pushing it on with Donald Trump, and they're pushing it with Hillary Clinton. So you got it all in between. Okay? But what I want to mention is something that maybe other people are not even connecting with this in the news and the way they're twisting this. Let's read a chapter from the great book of Revelation and see what it says about frogs. Okay? Because there's allegories, and not everything's supposed to be taken so literal. And some things could be symbology, and some things could be just in plain sight, or misunderstood, or not understood, or not to be understood until it happens. Okay, so chapter 16, Revelation. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying saying to the seven angels, "Go your ways, and pour out the vials of the wrath of God upon the earth." And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. And the second angel poured out his vial upon the sea, and it became as the blood of a dead man, and every living soul died in the sea. And the third angel poured out his vial upon the rivers and fountains of waters, and they became blood. And I heard the angel of the water say, Thou art righteous, O Yahweh, which art and was and shalt be, because thou hast judged thus. For they have shed the blood of saints and prophets, and thou hast given them blood to drink, for they are worthy. And I heard another out of the altar say, Even so, Yahweh God Almighty, true and righteous are the judgments. And the fourth angel poured out his vial upon the sun, and power was given unto him to scorch men with fire. And men were scorched with great heat, and blasphemed the name of God, which has power over these plagues, and they repented not to give him glory. And the fifth angel poured out his vial upon the seat of the beast, and his kingdom was full of darkness, and they gnawed their tongues for pain, and blasphemed the God of heaven because of their pains and their sores, and repented not of their deeds. And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the river Euphrates, and water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. Now I believe the water supply is being cut off to Syrian people at the Euphrates River, something like that. But let's get on to 13. And I saw three unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet. For they are the spirits of devils, working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world, to gather them to the battle of that great day of God Almighty. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked, and they see his shame. And he gathered them together into a place in the Hebrew tongue, Armageddon. And the seventh angel poured out his vial into the air. And there came a great voice out of the temple of heaven from the throne, saying, It is done. And there were voices and thunders and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake, such as was not since men were upon the earth, so mighty an earthquake and so great. Now predictions are coming up for a big earthquake in California, San Bernardino area, the San Andreas fault line. Okay, Salton Sea, whatnot. Anyway, and there were voices. Let me get back where we were. Hang on. Voices doesn't sound right. Such as was not since men were upon the earth, so mighty an earthquake and so great. And the great city was divided into three parts, and the cities of the nations fell. And great Babylon came in remembrance before God, to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath. And every island fled away, and the mountains were not found. And there fell upon men a great hail out of heaven, every stone about the weight of a talent, 100 pounds. And men blasphemed God because of the plague of the hail, for the plague thereof was exceedingly great. Okay, so that was chapter 16. But what I want to mention is, and he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon. Okay? let's repeat that. And I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet. For they are the spirits of devils, working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth. This is United Nations, this is globalists, and of the whole world, see globalists, to gather them to the battle of that great day of God Almighty. Now, what is this flag? Well, you're going to say it's a rebel flag, it's a Confederate flag, it's a battle flag. Now look at these images. There's a beast, and there's the woman that rides a beast, and scarlet, and purple. Anyway, there's a beast and, false prophets, okay? Speaking lies, working miracles through lies. And if they're telling you something, saying, this is going to happen, let me have power, and what they say doesn't come to pass, that is a false prophet even. Okay? I'm not saying who's who and what's what. All I'm saying is I'm giving you clues to understand. Why is all this imagery? And a question, why is all this imagery popping up with frogs? In 2016, in chapter 16, Revelation, and it's trumpet and vial, or trumpet and vial number 6 also, that is let loose. Now, so is there something to this? Okay, because the news is trying to be like prophets, because it's called the media. Okay, spirits that you communicate with to know the future, okay, or know what to do, how to guide you to the future. Okay, same thing as imitating prophecy. So false prophecy, what's false prophecy? False prophecy can be that thing which I just described. Okay, false prophecy can be divination and anything that's witchcraft related. Okay, psychics and whatnot. Okay, necromancy. But this proves that there's definitely a push for this frog imagery all over the media. And like I said, even the medium, okay? Media means medium, thanks to Queenie Cameron, anyway, for that understanding. And it goes on and on. Pepe is Illuminati. See, they see. Somebody else sees that this is a revelation. Look at the tongue. See, they got the tongue out to the eye. War declared on Pepe the Frog. Hillary Clinton versus the Pepe the Frog. Okay, and it's a sidetrack element. Liberty Update Episode 1, Pepe the Frog. Why should we care about a cartoon? Okay? I know people have fun using this imagery, which is okay. It's a freedom of expression. But why should we allow this to be sidetrack us from the real issues? See? All that is. Look at this. What is that? Men in Black? Look at that. Hillary Clinton's campaign. This is all, look, grown adults triggered by, and it says racist, see, okay? So, who is Pepe the Frog? Okay, looks like a butthole chin. The other ways, they're not even drawn that way. Why are they drawing him this way? With a butthole, sorry to say it, scrotum sack looking chin. And that's not even the way he's drawn. Why is it even misrepresented the way he's drawn? Oh, I know why. Because it's CNN. They twist everything. Anyway. More offensive than Pepe. What's so offensive about a frog? Well, all I know is it's out in plain sight. The way the devil likes to play his games. And it says one more time, and I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet. So that could be the media, because a false prophet can be a medium, okay, divination, okay, fortune telling, psychic, right, medium, media. Okay? News. So this is coming out of the mouth of that. Okay? You guys get the idea now? Why I had to make this video. Okay? It's because it's related to what's going on right now. I really believe. Okay? It's at Love Clark, alright? Love you guys. And like I said, this kid created this image and they took it and ran with it. That's what I believe. I don't think the kid that made this intended for any of this to be taken the wrong way, but I think he doesn't care. It's a cartoon. Use it how you want it to. It's free to be used, but I don't think he was involved, of course, in it. But they took it. Like Russian Vid says, they'll take your talent, if you have talent, and they'll use it. So they used his talent, they used his imagery, and they spread it around for propaganda, for news, and politics, and military, and basically controlled opposition, basically to divide and conquer, okay? Just another thing to make people angry about and to sidetrack people from real issues. Alright? It's right there. I read it in Revelation. Alright? So, think about this. Think about it for a second. Really think about this. Because it's everywhere. Just type in Pepe the Frog and it has it everywhere. And it's both sides. Okay? It's at Love Clark. Love you guys. Love.